Eu sou a Ligia e uma história vim contar. Histórias sorridentes acabaram de chegar. Our story time today will be in English. I will read in English for you, but this book also got the Portuguese version. Shall we go? O Misterioso Roubo dos Tentões, escrito por Ligia Pereira Boldori e ilustrado por Pedro Guerreiro. This is The Mystery of the Missing Teeth, illustrated by Pedro Guerreiro and written by me. Let's go! The Mystery of the Missing Teeth. In a kingdom far away in the land of the Carapassa Mountains was a castle where there lived a little prince called Lucca. Son of King Kaku and Queen Lila, Lucca was a very happy boy. On the Carapassa Mountains was the largest orchards of all the kingdoms. There were plum trees, apple trees, pear trees, peach trees, and lots of orange trees. There was also a huge avocado tree where Lucca loved to play with his special friend, Boleto, the armadillo. Lucca loved to eat the fruit. His two front milk teeth, big and strong, which he had already learned to call central incisors, were already warned by eating his favorite fruits every day. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yummy! I love to eat fruit, said Lucca, after taking a big bite of a sweet red apple which he had picked from a tree in the orchard. One nice spring day, early in the morning, Lucca woke and felt something very unusual. He felt a little pain in his front teeth. It wasn't really very painful, but something strange. It seemed like his front teeth were about to fall out. The little prince thought for a while, but could not figure out what was happening. However, he did not pay any more attention to this and went straight away to the orchard as he did every day. He grabbed a juicy pear and... This looks like a good pear for me. How delicious! I'm going to eat it now. Chomp! Chomp! Such big, juicy bites. Then, suddenly, a loud shout could be heard. Ouch! What a horrible feeling. As he bit the pear, Lucca felt something very strange. Not too good, not too bad, but it bored him. He touched his mouth with both hands and right away realized that his two front teeth were missing. What a scary feeling! Help me, Dad! Help me, Mom! He ran into the palace screaming and shouting, looking everywhere for his parents and repeating, "Evil Miss Bear has stolen my teeth! This evil Miss Bear has stolen my teeth!" Lucca was very confused about what had just happened, and he began to cry. Lucca was so heartbroken and thought that the fruits were playing a trick on him, teaching him a lesson for being such a gluttonful fruit. He thought that Miss Pear was upset with him and that she had decided to steal his two favorite teeth, the central incisors. Poor little Lucca. Now, without his front teeth, he could no longer take big bites on his favorite fruits. It was really sad situation, but Lucca knew he could always count on his parents. He knew that his mother and father would always be there, ready to help him out. Daddy, King Kaku and Mommy Queen Lila, I'm so sad. The evil Miss Pear has stolen my favorite teeth, the two big front ones. With eyes full of tears, disappointed and confused, but all that had happened, the little princess cried so much that his royal suit became wet. Oh, the king explained, "Dear son, Prince Lucca, do not be upset. There is an explanation and a solution for everything. First thing tomorrow morning, I will send the two knights into the woods of Cork to find and bring the tooth fairy, Miss Gigi, to the castle. She will certainly have an explanation for this mystery." That night, before Lucca went to bed, he brushed his teeth, as he did every day, because he knew how important this was. He really missed his two large central incisors, his favorite big eaters. It brought sadness to his little heart. That night, Lucca had a nightmare. He dreamed that he would never ever have his front teeth again. And even in a dream, he cried and cried. Lucca wasn't happy to think that he may never be able to take big bites on those delicious fruits from the royal orchard anymore. The next day, as dawn broke, he awoke to the sound of birds singing. He heard a very beautiful sound, the soft tinkling of little bells. Instantly he knew that the fairy Miss Gigi was approaching the castle. With a big jump, he stood up and went to get dressed and brush his teeth. He looked into the mirror, and again, he saw himself without his front teeth. What sadness. With a deep sigh and his heart filled with the hope, he believed that the arrival of Miss Gigi would bring the solution to his dental problems. He ran to the balcony to greet the tooth fairy on her way up to the castle. He could already see that Miss Gigi was not far away. She was being escorted by the two knights who had been sent to the Cork woods to collect her. Surrounded by birds, chirping in happily, she was wearing a beautiful long pink dress, as beautiful as her bright white teeth. With a smile and using a verse, she approached and said, "I'm the tooth fairy and caretaker of all teeth. If you leave to me an old one, I'll leave a new one underneath. A little tooth is all that I ask, and gifts to trade I will bear. But one thing I must remind you is of your teeth. You must take a good care. Smiling, with her fairy wand shining bright in one hand and a gold bag of magic dust in other, the Toothy Fairy continued saying, "Tell me, my little one, come Lucca, please tell me. I know you are not happy, it's clear for all to see. Your two big front teeth, they no longer remain, but as fast as I can, if you allow, the reason I shall explain. And even before the sun sets today, all your doubts I shall make fade away." And that is how the fairy Miss Gigi spoke to the little Prince Lucca. With big round eyes, he paid attention to everything she said. "I love to eat lots of fruits, but one day when I bite into a pear, it stole my two front teeth. Explain to me, please. I'm begging you, fairy, what did I do to deserve this punishment?" He asked with curiosity. Now, pay close attention to my drawing on the floor. And so we see not just one end. All our teeth have more. Another comes as one goes, but only the last will stay. All set for a reason. Do you understand the array? Explain me again, so I can understand. Was it Miss Pear that was upset with me and came to steal my front teeth? With a soft, slow spin, the Tooth Fairy finished the drawing on the floor. There was a picture of a mouth showing all the teeth, and she gave the explanation. After birth and a little grow, 20 little teeth you own, 10 above and 10 below. Then is snap, I order them to go. No longer good, becoming worn, the teeth with which you were born, in good time and without haste, with 32 new ones shall be replaced. Lucca listened carefully and looked at the drawing on the floor. One by one they will fall out, and very frightened you shall be. But little prince, I can assure, new teeth will so quickly see. With her magic wand, the Toothy Fairy Miss Gigi touched the little prince's mouth. Immediately he felt a funny tickle on the gums where the big tooth should be. "Oh, what a thrill!" explained the little prince. "I can already feel a small tooth tip coming right down. My new tooth will soon arrive." Little Prince Lucca was so happy and thankful to the kind Toothy Fairy Miss Gigi. Bling, bling, bling. Once the little prince had understood everything, the Toothy Fairy tapped the floor 3 times with her magic wand and disappeared. It was his milk teeth that had fallen out because new ones, permanent ones, were already behind, pushing and pushing, asking for a place. And from that day on, after get up and before going to bed, while he was brushing his teeth, the little Prince Lucca could feel with his tongue that little by little his new teeth were growing. After the mystery was solved, no one in the kingdom was ever confused or scared again when a tooth was replaced. And so every day Lucca could eat lots of fruits from the royal orchard again. He was so happy. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's go. The end of the story is here. See you in the next story time. Bye-bye.